box. Like, why is everyone learning Japanese? Can someone just tell me quick in the chat box, why do you want to learn Japanese? To watch anime. Okay. Anyone else who wants to put something in the chat box? Okay, anime. Okay, because it's fun. It's the best for me. Okay, it's very good to know uh, what is best for you. Okay, anime. Tokyo Revengers. I'm guessing that's an anime. Okay. Okay, a lot of people like learning different languages and want to learn it because they want to see anime. Someone wants to do it for career. Okay, cool. So yes. So okay, you like sushi? Okay. Okay, very good, everyone. So let's learn a little bit about Japan and Japanese culture. So when you are learning a language, it is very important to know about the country and the culture. Now, these are main two aspects that you should be knowing while learning a language. So you're not only learning vocabulary, you're not only learning grammar, you're not only learning how to speak, but you're also learning uh, but you're also learning about their culture, about their country. Okay. So today we will be learning about a little bit about Japan, a little bit about Japanese culture, and in the end, we will do a takeaway where you all can learn a little bit about talking in Japanese as well. Okay. So first, everyone knows Japan is the land of the rising sun. Yes, everyone. And Japanese is a language that is spoken by 128 million people. Just want to say that in one, like when you learn Japanese, you can talk to 128 million people. Okay. Now, Japan is the powerhouse of manufacturing companies like Toyota, Sony, Mitsubishi, Honda. Right, everyone? Yes. Do you all know about these companies? Do you all like Japanese products? Yes, everyone. Yes, that is everyone cool. Yes. So Kit Kat. Yes, that is amazing. So Japan is a home, like somebody just said about Kit Kat, right? So Japan is like home to like 300 unique Kit Kat flavors, and there's like a lot of Kit Kat that you can have. Like there are different flavors. Yeah. Like there's wasabi, there is strawberry, there is matcha. Yes, everyone. Have you all ever tried drinking matcha? Yes, everyone. Have you all tried drinking green tea or matcha? It's very good for health. Yes, it is a little bitter, but yes, like it is very good for your health. Yes. So the most important part about learning Japanese is that Japanese also teaches you values. Okay. So one important thing that you should know while learning Japanese is that it teaches you values like being on time. It also teaches you how to like be consistent and work hard. So like a lot of things you can learn with Japanese and Japanese language as well. So when you learn Japanese language, you don't only learn about, as I said, you don't only learn about the vocab, but you also learn about the culture and you implicate those Japanese values in your daily life as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's learn a little bit about Japanese greetings. Yes, everyone, we all know like basic Japanese greetings. Have you all ever tried learning Japanese on your own? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, a lot of people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who have watched anime know that, a few of these greetings that I'm going to teach you all. Yes. Yeah, because you all watch anime, you all might know a few of these greetings. Okay, very cool. Okay, that is very cool. Roshna. Okay, that's amazing. So first, let's learn the most basic greeting. Okay, that is konnichiwa. So a lot of yes. So konnichiwa means hello in Japanese. Okay. So whenever you might see your friend, you might see your family, you might see someone on the street, your teachers, so you can use konnichiwa. Okay, you can say konnichiwa. Okay, now good morning is ohayo gozaimasu. Now I'm pretty sure when y'all have seen anime, you might have heard people say ohayo, right, everyone? Yeah. Yes. Yes, Shivank, I can see and I can hear you pretty well. Yes. Yes. A lot of people have heard Ohio. Yes. So Ohio is good morning in Japanese. So you add gozaimasu. Okay. You add gozaimasu for making it a little formal. So you can either say Ohio or you can either say Ohio gozaimasu. Okay. So yes. So good afternoon. Somebody asked me what is good afternoon. Good afternoon as well. We can say konnichiwa. Okay, so Ohio gozaimasu, you can say around 7 to 11. And after 11, you can start using konnichiwa. And then you can use that till 4. And then you can say good evening. Okay, good evening is konbanwa. So whenever you meet someone in the evening, you say konbanwa. Someone asked me what does senpai mean. Senpai means someone who is senior to you, senior at work, senior at your college, senior in your school is called senpai. Okay. Ohio, the first Ohio is good morning. The second one is a state in the United States. So that is completely different. Okay. Yes. So yes. For good night, no, there is no formal version for konnichiwa. So you can say konnichiwa is already very formal. Okay. So for good night, we say oyasumi nasai. For good night, we say oyasumi nasai. So today, when y'all go back and say good night to your parents, y'all can say oyasumi or oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai is formal and oyasumi is informal. Okay. Now, a lot of people might have heard sayonara, right? Yes, everyone. Have you all heard this word sayonara? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. A lot of y'all, pretty much a lot of y'all have heard sayonara, but sayonara, we do not use that in Japanese. Okay. Even though it means bye, we do not use that in Japanese. The reason why we don't use in Japanese is because sayonara is said when you say bye to someone and you don't meet that person ever again. Okay. You won't see that person ever again. So that's why you say sayonara. So a lot of times in dramas, a lot of people use sayonara because, there might be people who don't want to see each other again. So sayonara is used a lot in dramas. So instead of that, how would you say goodbye to your friends, right? If you want to see them again. So in that case, you could say matane. So matane means goodbye, or it is more like see you again. Okay, it is more like see you again. So in English also, we have different ways of saying bye, right? We say goodbye, bye, or you can also say see you again. So there are different variations, right? So similar in Japanese as well. So matane is like goodbye. And somebody asked me if the U is silent in gozaimasu. Yes, you're right. In gozaimasu, in Japanese verbs, the U sound is basically silent. So whenever you see U sound in the end, it is silent. This is only for verbs. So whenever y'all come for your few further lessons, you'll be able to identify the verb as well. Okay. Then we have arigato gozaimasu. Okay. We have arigato gozaimasu. So arigato gozaimasu means thank you very much. And you can also say arigato when you're talking to your friends. You can also say arigato. So yes, you can say arigato gozaimasu or uh, is U silent in every word? No. It is only silent when it comes to verbs. So right now, like we don't know how to identify verbs, but for now, let's learn it the same. So arigato gozaimasu. Okay. So konnichiwa is hello. Arigato gozaimasu is thanks. Mata ne is bye bye. Ohayo gozaimasu is good morning. Good evening is konbanwa. And good night is oyasumi nasai. Is everyone cleared with their doubts? Anyone has any doubts? Yes? Please put it in the chat box if anyone has anything to ask. Okay, fine. Very good. All of you all are very smart over here. That is good. Oh, what is my nationality? Okay. Okay, so now it's very important when you learn Japanese. You can also learn how to introduce yourself, right? It is very important to introduce yourself in Japanese, right? So when you meet a Japanese person, you would always want to ask them their name, right? So you could use this phrase to ask a Japanese person their name. So you could say, "O namae wa nan desu ka?" Yeah, here o namae means name, and nan desu ka means what. So this is basically like O na ma e wa nan des ka. So here you see this U is again there, right? So you do not pronounce the U. So it's like O na ma e wa nan des ka. So o na ma means name and nan des ka means what. So o na ma e wa nan des ka is what is your name. Now to reply to this, you would say your name plus des. Name plus des. Okay, everyone, we say des. So if my name is Vijay, so I'll say Vijay des. Yes, everyone, can I know your names in the chat box? Mansi. So Mansi will say Mansi des. Shishti will say Shushti des. Pragati des. Okay. Harris des. Arshi des. Okay. Tazeen des. Mansi des. Okay. Harsh des. Okay, very good. So whenever you all want to say your name, you'll say your name plus des. Okay. Yes, everyone. Very good. Yes. Sahil des. Bhumi des. Correct. So when somebody asks you, "O namae wa nan desu ka?" Okay, you say your name plus des. Okay. Someone put in the chat box "Watashi namae wa." That is incorrect. You just say your name plus des. Okay, you don't say watashi no namae. A lot of y'all have been putting that in the chat box. Y'all do not say that. That is not how Japanese people say their name. Okay, you just say your name plus des. This is more easier than watashi no namae wa. And watashi no namae wa is not very it is not very natural as well. Can you give an example where you is not silent? So as I told you, it comes in verbs. So it's like gozaimasu, des. So in those. Okay. Now you would also want to ask how people are doing, right? Yes, it's very important to ask people about how is their day going? How are you doing? Yes. So we say "O genki desu ka?" O genki desu ka? So "O genki" is energetic. And this desu ka, we add ka in the end for question, right? Everyone, we saw here, right? We used ka as well, right? So whenever we use ka at the end of the sentence, it becomes a question. So "O genki desu ka?" is how are you? So if you're good, you will say genki desu. If you're good, you'll say genki desu. Okay. Yes, minasan, o genki desu ka? Is everyone doing fine? Yes, everyone, reply in Japanese. Is everyone doing fine? O genki desu ka? Okay, genki desu. Yes, what about other people? Okay, genki. Okay, very good. Okay, amazing. So watashi mo genki desu. Even I'm doing fine. Thank you. Yes, genki desu. Minna genki desu ne. Okage-sama de. Okay. Genki desu. Okay. Big sister in Japanese is Ani. Someone was asking me, what is big sister? We say Ani. So is everyone cleared with this part? How to ask someone their name, how to reply, and how to ask how someone is doing? Yes, everyone, can I please get? Okay. Yeah. Now, yes, what is your nationality? Now, it's very important to be proud of where you come from, and it is very important to express where you belong from. So, yes, is everyone Indian over here? Is everyone a proud Indian in the chat box? Yes, everyone. Yes. So, correct. So, when you're talking about India, India in Japanese is Indo. India in Japanese is Indo. Yeah. So, Indo-Jin will be Indian. So we add Jin after the name of a country to show its nationality. Like how we have Indian, right? AIN. How we have Japanese, NESE, Chinese, NESE, American, CAN. So we have all these prefixes, right? Yeah. So in Japanese as well we do, but we have one for all. So I take the name of a country and I add Jin. So Indo-Jin will be Indian. Okay. So Japan is Nihon. Okay. So Japan is Nihon. So if I'm saying Japanese as a nationality, I'll say Nihon Jin. Nihon Jin. Okay. So you could say Watashi wa Indo-Jin. Watashi wa Indo-Jin desu. If you're an Indian, you could say Watashi wa Indo-Jin desu. If you're Japanese, okay, you could say Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. But everyone is Indian here, so I think when y'all go to Japan and when y'all say Indo-Jin desu, the other person would obviously be Japanese, so they might reply as Nihonjin desu. So when they say Nihonjin desu, you shall understand that they are talking about them being Japanese. Okay, everyone. Yep. Okay. So everyone is cleared with this part? Yes. Can I get some response in the chat? Yes, everyone is clear with this part as well. Okay, excellent. Everyone is so smart. Okay. So now let's talk about where you live. Okay. I want everyone to put in the chat box. Okay. I want everyone to put in the chat box from where they are from. Yes. Tatakai means to fight. Let's fight. So Tatakai is like let's fight. Okay. From India. Okay. Indian currently living in Korea. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Are you from? Oh, I'm from Maharashtra as well. Okay. Karnataka. Okay. Okay. No, Japanese is not my mother tongue, but I speak Japanese since I was a kid, like when I was a baby. Pune, Indo. Okay. Mumbai. Okay. Gujarat. Wow. So we have people from all over the world, like all over the world in the sense like we have someone from Korea, someone from France, someone, and most of y'all are from India, like from different places, which is so good. Yeah. Yes. Ahmedabad. Okay. Very good. So now let's learn how to say where you live. Okay. So we saw Indo means India, right? We saw Indo means India. So this ni sunde imas. And repeat it again. Ni sunde imas means to live in. Okay. So Indo ni sunde imas will be I live in India. Now from Indo, you can also replace it with your city name. So you can also say Mumbai ni sunde imas or Ahmedabad ni sunde imas. Yeah, Tamil Nadu ni sunde imas. Yeah, you can even replace it with your city name. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone, did you all understand? Yes, Kolkata ni Sundaremas. Correct. Okay. So you can either say Indo or you could say Kolkata. Okay. Now, who wants to live in Japan in the future? Yes. Anyone wants to live in Japan? Yes, everyone. Anyone wants to live in Japan? Yes. Okay. A lot of people want to go to Japan. Yes, I want to live in Japan. Okay. Japan is my favorite country. Okay. Only for vacation. That's a good option as well. Okay. That's very good. So a lot of y'all want to go to Japan. So why not y'all even learn how to say I live in Japan, right? So when y'all go to Japan, you can probably tell your friends, right, that I live in Japan. So you could say Nihon ni sunde imasu. Nihon ni sunde imasu. So we saw, right, ni sunde imasu means to live in. And we saw Nihon was country, right? Country, that is Japan. So Nihon ni sunde imasu. Yes? Everyone cleared with this part as well? Yes. Okay. Now let's learn how to introduce ourselves in Japanese. Okay. Yes. So you could say konnichiwa, your name. So we learned a few phrases, right? So this is just an overview of what we have done. Okay. Yeah. So this is not how you will introduce yourself ideally, but yes, this is like an overview. So you could say konnichiwa, yeah, your name plus this. That is, my name is Vijay. So I can say Vijay this. Then I can say I'm an Indian. If somebody asks me, are you an Indian? If I am an Indian, I can say Watashi wa Indojin desu. Then dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu means nice to meet you. Okay. Now this phrase is very important because it's always a pleasure to meet new people, right? Everyone likes meeting new people. So if you want to say nice to meet you or pleased to meet you, you could say dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Now this is a bit long. Okay, it's a bit long to say, isn't it, guys? It's a little bit long, right? Yeah. If y'all want to shorten it, y'all can just say yoroshiku. Okay, y'all can just say yoroshiku. You can just say this part, yoroshiku. Okay, you could just say yoroshiku. That's fine as well. Okay, so instead of saying dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu, you can just say yoroshiku. How do we say nice to meet you? We just say yoroshiku. Okay, yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu is thank you, and bye bye is mata ne. Okay, bye bye is mata ne. So we just do a quick revision of what we did. So we saw that Japanese is spoken by 128 million people. Yeah. Oh, very good. Some very good. I am very proud of you. You picked it up really well. Yeah. So 128 million people speak Japanese. There are different companies like Toyota, Sony, Honda, Mitsubishi, Nikon. Yeah. Then Japan has 300 unique flavors of Kit Kat. Yeah. Uh, then we also saw hello is konnichiwa. Thanks is arigato gozaimasu. Good morning is ohayo gozaimasu. Good evening is konbanwa. Good night is oyasumi nasai. And bye bye is mata ne. Okay. Yes, I do know about K-pop. Sorry, I do know about J-pop. Yes, it is very well known for J-pop as well. I like J-pop personally. I also sing J-pop. So yes. So for what is your name, you can say O namae wa nan desu ka? Yes, you could say, so when you're telling your name, you just say your name plus this. So as I told you all, right? If my name is Vijay, so I'll say Vijay this. Yeah. O genki desu ka is how are you? Yes. Uh, I am good is genki desu. Yeah. When you're talking about your nationality, yeah, you could say watashi wa Indojin desu. Where you saw Indo means India, and you add Jin to make it uh, into a nationality. So if you say Indo, it means a country. But when you add Jin, it becomes a nationality. So Indojin is Indian, uh, and Nihon is Japan. So Nihonjin will be Japanese person. Okay. Whenever, if you want to say Japanese food or Japanese language or Japanese cuisine, it's entirely different. This jin is only used for nationality. Now, Nihon Indo ni sunde imasu is I live in India. So I told you, you put the country's name plus ni sunde imasu to show like, yes. So to show that, you live somewhere. So ni sunde imasu is to live in. And you put your country or your city's name first. Yeah. And then you say. So, for example, if you say in Japan, you can say Nihon ni sunde imasu. Okay. And then coming back to this slide again. Yeah. We say konnichiwa, your name plus this. Yeah. You could say, if Mansi has to say her name, she can say Mansi this. Yeah. Watashi wa Indojin desu. I'm an Indian. Yoroshiku. Okay, y'all don't have to say this big phrase. Y'all don't have to say dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. You can just say yoroshiku. Then it's also important to show your gratitude. So you can say arigatou gozaimasu and matane. Okay. Anyone who has any doubt? Yes, for thanks and thank you, you can say the same thing. Yes. Okay. No doubts. Okay. Sorry in Japanese, we say gomen. For yes, we say hi. Okay. Ma'am.
Hi, Vijay. Your class is over? Your teaching
Yes,
is over?
ma'am. I think I have answered most of their questions.
Did you revise once?
Yes, ma'am. We revised it as well.
Great. So all said, children, right now we will be just looking at one session, right? Vijay sir, this is a very basic learning, and if they want to learn more, they can sign up for this program, which is on screen. They can learn with Vijay sir, right? So yes, 16 live classes. Okay, children always have a query that is it like webinar, because in the webinar they are not able to switch on their camera and mic. So no, children, live class is only with 10 kids, and you can always talk to the teacher. And 2 months program, 1 hour each. Take a screenshot, and you can, after the class, you can get all the details on the WhatsApp group and pay for it. Also, these classes all starting from Monday. So register soon. Learn more Japanese. Vijay sir,
yes,
children have some questions. Real urban legend of Japan. Please tell. Each Kochi.
Ma'am, I am pretty not sure about that question. I have not heard any.
Okay.
Legend.
Children, I think for this, sir is very sure that if you join our classes, he probably will give you more information, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, sir, if you stop your screen, I will start the Kahoot. Just 1 second. So we are going to have the Japanese Kahoot, right? Children, please go to www.kahoot.it. Go to www.kahoot.it. Children, please go to www.kahoot.it, and please just go there, and I am going to share one link with you, which you are going to play, put that game pin, and that game pin will take you to this Kahoot quiz. So let's share my screen. Yeah, the game pin is here. Just a minute, sir. Yeah, the game pin is 9591952. 9591. Children, please make sure you are not putting the answers in the chat. You are going to put the answers in the Kahoot link. So start joining www.kahoot.it and 959. Yes. Okay, Wise 12-1. You are not going to get any leaderboard, because Wise 12-1 is a name. I don't think so. Vijit sir, have you heard this type of name? Wise 12? Where was that?
I have no idea of this as well.
Okay, because I want the names to be there, right? No anime names. We don't want anime names, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So by the time, let us solve some of the questions children asked. So, ma'am, the urban legend. Okay, the answer, why we're not using you? What is new, sir? How do we call sir in Japan? Sir, please tell it how to call sir. Sensei.
Yeah, we say sensei.
Acha.
Yes. Gambare is like, we can say, ma'am can say that to all of y'all right now. So gambare is used when you want to like cheer on someone.
Okay, okay.
So
And
ma'am,
sir, there is
ma'am,
a
you can
question.
cheer on these kids when
Yeah.
they're doing their quiz, right?
Yes, yes. So there is some question called why we learn a language.
Why we learn a language? The most important thing when you learn a language is it helps your mental, uh, it helps you mentally, and it increases your brain power, it increases your concentration. That is there when you talk about cognitively. When you talk about experience wise, you can take it with your career, you can make it your career as well. When you talk about imbibing, when you're learning a language, I said, right, you learn the culture. So you try to get good things from their culture. So a language is not only learning about the words, but it's learning about in general. Yowai means to be weak.
Very good. And we have, what is brother called in Japanese?
Ma'am, brother depends. If it's a big brother, we say aniki. And if it's a small brother, we say ototo.
Naruto. Okay. Now somebody is asking, sir, where is Usha ma'am? Right here. Okay, I've not changed my name. So I put my
Ma'am,
name.
actually, you're not visible.
I'm not visible now. Yeah, I
Yes,
kept
ma'am.
my camera off. Okay, this is on. Now
Yes,
I'm here
ma'am.
already.
Perfect.
Okay. So, okay, now, sir, let us start the quiz, or are we waiting for a little more time? Children are joining. So,
Yes, ma'am.
children see language. No one can learn a language in 30 minutes, right? It is like we gave you the information, everything to kickstart your language learning journey. After that, it's up to you. Learn more, join the classes, learn more with Vijit sir. I think it's going to be very exciting together, right? And in the chat box, what is the chats coming? Sir, what is bye bye in Japanese?
Ma'am,
Sayonara,
we
right?
say matane.
Matane, matane. Acha. We cannot say sayonara, right?
No, ma'am. Sayonara is actually when you don't want to see that person ever again.
And somebody is saying arigato gozaimasu, sir, for teaching us. Yes, he is very thankful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
somebody wants me to sing J-pop.
Somebody wants you to sing what?
J-pop. Because I said I sing J-pop. Maybe in class, we also do singing activities, right, ma'am, in our classes.
We can do like we are doing a K-pop competition. We should
We
do
can
one
do a
J-pop
karaoke
competition also.
competition, ma'am.
Huh?
We can do a karaoke competition.
Yeah, karaoke is famous in Japan, right?
Yes, ma'am, very famous.
Oh, wow. So we'll do one karaoke competition. And one more thing, sir, you tell in Japanese, they're asking, are you teaching katakana, hiragana, and kanji? Like, what
Yes,
are you
ma'am.
teaching?
In A1.1, we teach hiragana. A1.2, we teach katakana. And A1.3, we teach kanji.
And children, just make a note that Vijit sir is a excellent content creator. Any slide, any videos you are going to see in future, the quizzes, the exams, everything has been designed by Vijit sir with two of their team members, Pragati and Sweta. And think the PPTs and the content looks so interesting and looks so Japanese. I think it's excellent to learn with
Yes,
Vijay.
ma'am. Without the help of Shweta and Pragati and you also, ma'am, it wouldn't be possible.
Thank you. So we have the Japanese Kahoot starting right now.
Yeah. So how do we say good afternoon in Japanese? Do we say konnichiwa or do we say konbanwa?
Fast. They have to answer fast, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we say konnichiwa. Konbawa is good evening. How do we say good morning in Japanese? Do we say gozaimasu or do we say ohayo gozaimasu? Correct. We say ohayo gozaimasu. Gozaimasu we add to ohayo to make it formal. So yes, gozaimasu is not a word in a sense. How do we say bye-bye in Japanese? Do we say konbawa or do we say matane? Yes, we say matane. Oh, ma'am, no wrong answers. What does oyasumi nasai mean in Japanese? Does it mean good night or good afternoon?
Why no one is answering? Is there any technical problem? I think there is some technical problem with kids.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Good evening in Japanese. Children, please answer.
You can answer in the chat box, everyone.
Yeah, answer in the chat box. Answer in the chat box. Yeah.
Ohayo or konbawa? Yes, we say konbawa.
I think there was some problem with Kahoot. They have sent a message.
What does watashi mean? Do we say
now it is said.
me or you? Correct. Watashi means me. You, we say anata, but we don't use it. How many Kit Kat flavors are there in Japan? Yes, everyone. Are there 300 or 400? By the time you'll answer, there'll be 400 also, ma'am. Japan is that quick. Yes.
I never knew Kit Kat is Japanese.
Ma'am, it is actually not Japanese.
Huh?
What is the English translation of ni sunde imasu? It's like I stay or I go.
What does that mean? Kit Kat mean?
Ma'am, ni sunde imasu? Ma'am, I stay in.
I stay. Okay.
I stay or I live.
Okay. Ni
Yes,
sunde.
ma'am. How do we ask how are you in Japanese? Do we say o genki desu ka or ohayo desu ka? O genki desu ka, correct. Ohayo desu ka, we don't really say that. Nihon means, yes, everyone. I think everyone should get this answer correct. Does this mean Japan or Japanese? Yes, everyone? Yes, it means Japan. Japanese, we say Nihon Jin. We add Jin.
Oh, we have Bhumi, Manashwi, and Samprati, the leaderboards of Japanese quiz. Wow, that's great.
Omedeto. Ma'am, so you say omedeto when...
Omedeto is congratulations?
Ma'am, so it means congratulations.
Wow. So, Vijit sir, we had a fabulous class with you.
Thank you,
thank you very much, children. Please send a little bit thanks for Vijit sir for putting so much effort to teach you your favorite anime. Miss, please, ye link WhatsApp pe bhejo. Yes, this link is already on the WhatsApp. Domo arigato sensei, matane, yeah.
Arigato
so children, if you have, your parents have or you have your Instagram profile, you can sing a J-pop or make your introduction and tag us on the Instagram called skill.international. If you want to email us, email it to Skill Live Education. Send us a video, children. What sir taught you, you can always make a video and the best videos will be posted in our reel. Okay, Skill Live Education at @gmail.com. And the class registration link will be in the WhatsApp group. And children, keep learning J-pop and anime and all the fun stuff about Japanese. We'll soon meet, for next workshop with Vijit sir. and in the
Yes,
class
ma'am.
also with Bijit sir.
Ma'am, somebody's asking, have you worn kimono? Even I'm curious to know.
No,
Yes,
no,
ma'am.
never. I own a chipao, which is little similar to, not similar to kimono, is very different. Kimono is a little big belt. I've
Yes,
never
ma'am.
worn a
That's called
kimono.
obi in Japanese.
Yeah, so I have lots of Japanese friends, and I've seen them wearing kimono, but I never tried
Okay.
it. But
Ma'am,
I
I
tried
have
a
a
chipao,
yukata.
which is a Japanese, which is a Chinese dress. So
Okay.
thank you,
Ma'am, even
children.
I have one.
You have kimono.
No, ma'am. Kimono is for girls. Yukata is for boys. So I wear a yukata.
Great, sir. I think next class you can wear a dress to
Yes,
impress
ma'am.
your
Definitely.
students. If
Sure.
you really want to impress your students, please wear that, whatever you are saying. What is that
Yes,
called?
ma'am. I will definitely.
Yeah. Thank you, children.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Matane.
Matane.
Thank you, Bijit. Have a great
Thank
day.
you,
Have a
ma'am.
great weekend.
Yes, ma'am. You too.